This is just a quick calculator review. Some of you are still struggling when you are doing dividing when it has two numbers in it. So when you do your heat equation on the calculator, either do it in 2 steps or use lots of extra parentheses. Okay, so I'm going to show it both ways. We have for the top equation 25 divided by 3.2. And at this point, you can hit enter and get 7.8125. And then hit enter again, and this time 4.5. And this one's a negative 4.5. So you can't use the minus sign. You have to use the plus minus wherever it is on your calculator. And hit enter. And that will give you the answer, negative 1.736 and such and such and such. If we were going to write that in proper sig figs, all of our items have 2 sig figs, so our answer would just be negative 1.7. Okay, the second way of doing this would be 25 divided by the quantity of 3.2 times negative 4.5 and quantity. And you can see it in this, the iPad, it's nice. It's better than the iPhone or the Android. You actually can see your equation. Okay. And so you see I have both brackets there, and then I hit enter, and I get that same answer, negative 1.7. So you can use parentheses, or you can calculate it out step by step. Pick one method and use that all the time. Don't try to combine methods, just pick one and stick with it. For the second one, I added the 3.2 instead of being 3.2. I made it a larger number, 3.2 times 10 to the third, so that we could practice our scientific notation. 25 divided by 3.2, and then the double E here for 3. And you can see it in the equation. It's 25 divided by 3.2 to the third. I hit my enter. And then I also divide by 4.5 negative, enter. And now I get that answer. Again, everything is 2 sig figs, so my answer is in 2 sig figs, so it's negative 0.0017. Or I could put in scientific notation. I don't forget about the negative. Still a negative quantity. 1.7123 times 10 to the negative 3. Sorry about that extra minus there. Okay, and so then I can box my answer. And try it with the other method. 25 divided by the quantity of 3.2 e to the 3 times negative 4.5 and quantity equals. And I get that same answer both ways. Okay, but you have to go slow. Either if you have multiple things, use parentheses. If you want to do it separately, you break the problem down into its separate components. And I'm just going to show that written here in its separate components. See, 25 divided by 3.2 gives you an answer, and that answer you divide by negative 4.5. And on this method here, we just did 25 divided by, and then we had parentheses. And so we have that extra set of parentheses. Whichever method you want to use that method.